Even McDonald's is now getting in on the hot honey craze, so I'm going to go and see if that's a good or a bad thing. Probably could have smashed through the share box, but you know, I'm not a complete animal and I hope this isn't going to be horrendous. Is this it? Is this the end of hot honey? So yeah, here at McDonald's, as you can probably tell by all the stuff I'm wearing, I'm on the bike, so it's just, I guess, going to be in two parts because I've got to come in for breakfast to try the, because there's a McMuffin with hot honey and then there's those other stuff with hot honey. There's even a McFlurry with hot honey. So I'm going to go and see if it's any good. And yeah, I don't know, is this it? Is this the end of hot honey? Has it now jumped the shark? Because I mean, if even McDonald's are doing hot honey, is that the sign that, you know, this ridiculous craze has kind of peaked and is now going to peter out? Is it going to go, does anyone still care about salted caramel? That was the big thing a few years ago. Pulled pork. Nduja, that's another recent one as well. I've even seen some stuff that's got Nduja and hot honey. So yeah, let's go and eat some stuff. So here it is. I mean, these things never look, you know, the most visually appealing, do they? Is that it? I can't really see much hot honey in there. Did I actually get the hot honey? I did, I'm sure. Oh yeah, I can see a little drizzle of hot honey. Let's just go around that way actually, so I'm better exposed. Not that kind of exposed. Okay. Yeah, it's, lo and behold, it's a McMuffin. I've got the double, obviously, because otherwise why even bother? £5 for a double now. They're getting expensive, but anyway. Yeah. Oh yeah, now it's actually got a nice little bit of heat. That is actually not bad. Do the two things go together? I'm not sure. I'm quite interested to try the McFlurry actually. Oh fuck. I was a bit concerned that it was a bit undersauced, but actually, decent helping a bit in the middle. I'm just not sure two things like go massively well, but you know, it's giving me sweetness and it's giving me heat. And what more do you want from a bit of hot honey? Maybe a bit too much heat. I don't know. It's got quite a kick to it. Decent to start. I'm going to give that an arbitrary 7 out of 10. You'll join me again, and then yeah, let's come back at lunch, try the other stuff. So it's all here. That's nothing to do with it. It just looked nice. It's the raspberry lemonade thing, and it's a hot day, and I've been cycling. So yeah, I cycled to work up an appetite after eating that McMuffin from this morning. So I've gone for well, I've got everything. So the hot honey, McCrispy, mozzarella dippers, only 3 of them. I probably could have smashed through the share box, but you know, I'm not a complete animal. And the McFlurry, which, oh, I've lost my microphone. Sorry, yes, the McFlurry, which is a bit half-assed to be honest, because it's just a McFlurry and the hot honey dip. I mean, I would have liked some, I don't know, chunks of honeycomb in it or something. Also, I ordered an extra one of these to take home, and I seem to have got an extra one on top, so I've got hot honey dips for days. Right, let's flip the camera. Of course, excuse the clothing, because as mentioned, did a bit of cycling. I'm also by a road, so hopefully you can't hear too much of that. I should say actually, if you have joined the channel recently after the frozen pizza video, which did amazingly well, don't worry, we are going to get back to doing supermarket-y kind of things. I just saw this hot honey stuff. I had to jump on it. I hope that road's not going to be too loud. Got the little mic here, so yeah. Here we go. Let's have a flip the camera back around actually, just briefly, so you can have a look. In there, there's your hot honey. Doesn't actually come out very far, just like a little blob in the middle. Maybe I will have to utilise one of the dips, but anyway. Let's try it as intended first. Helmet hair, looking pretty awful. Oh, actually, no, look, there's a little bit in the bottom, if you can see that as well, so that's not too bad. Hotter than I thought they were going to go. But dare I say it, I think I'm kind of like missing the mayo. It ends up being weirdly a bit dry by not having the mayo and just having the hot honey. Could you have mayo and hot honey? I don't know. I don't know if that really enhances a normal McCrispy. I feel like that's like a 6 out of 10. Hot honey dip time. As we know with mozzarella dippers, you've kind of got a limited window in which to eat them before they just end up being like kind of solid. That looks like, I think, we're at about the sweet spot, so let's give it a bit of a dip in the hot honey. Now that is a good pairing. Yeah, again, surprised by the heat. I thought they'd kind of not go too far with that, but pleasantly hot, decent amount of sweetness. I think I'm ready for some of this completely unrelated frozen lemonade thing. It's not a new thing, this has been around for a few years. That's good. I had it before, but I kind of forgot how dang refreshing that is. I don't really need to rate it, but I'm going to give that an 8 out of 10. Right, I'm going to eat all this. You don't want to watch that. So let's reconvene. I'm going to get into this McFlurry and hopefully it wouldn't have melted, because already it's looking a bit worse for wear. Probably should have ordered that afterwards. And now time for what you're all here for. Well, I'm guessing anyway. I'm kind of annoyed they haven't gone further with this. It just feels, I guess, and also like how much do I put in? That's my Garmin going off. I don't know how much to put in. I mean, the whole thing, really? That's like, do I mix it? I'm going to go, you know what? They've given you a whole pot of it. I'm just going to assume you're supposed to do the whole lot, and I hope this isn't going to be horrendous. I'm having to like McFlurry it. It's kind of more like a milkshake at this point. I don't know if you can do it here, but at McDonald's in France, if you've got like a McFlurry in your order, you can tick a box and then it will come a bit later, so you don't end up with this issue. All right, hot honey McFlurry. You know what? No, actually, hang on. I'm getting the heat now. I'm getting the heat. Bit of a delay. That really f***ing works. I'm not like massively surprised because I like to feel I can keep an open mind with ice cream flavours. I mean, I went into China recently and I had a soy sauce gelato, which sounds insane, but it worked. And this, I forgot to rate the mozzarella dippers. I'm going to say like 7 out of 10. They're solid mozzarella dippers. They go well with the hot honey. This might be an 8. Highest rated of the hot honey stuff. I dare say you don't need all of it. I've just found like a massive glob at the bottom. It's all kind of like, look at that, we've got a very hot honey-ish bit there. This might be a bit hot. That bit was a bit hotter, but kind of works still. No, I rescind the 8 out of 10 because I still think it's half-assed, it's half-baked. Well, it's not baked at all because it's ice cream. But I think if I had just put some honeycomb in it, put a bit more thought into it, and like making you assemble it yourself, you know. I think let's say 7. It's rescued from being anything worse because it does go together quite well. Don't think you need the whole lot in though. I think just a hint of it is probably enough. I like that though. Spicy ice cream. Who'd have thought? So, there we go. That is the McDonald's hot honey range. Bit of a mixed bag, as things often are with McDonald's. But what do you think? Is hot honey over? Now, you know, McDonald's of all people have got involved. Is that it? Has the trend now peaked? I dare say it probably has, but you know, what do I know? I'm just a humble beige food vlogger. If this rambling nonsense didn't put you off, please do make sure you like and subscribe. We'll be back doing some more supermarket-y stuff soon. And yeah, I'll see you again next time.